Hello everyone and welcome to Dark Legends. Tonight we bring you a horror story that will leave you cold. It is set in a mysterious company hidden in a dark building full of secrets. Our protagonist, John, will discover that behind this company is an even more terrifying and evil organization. What will happen to John? Will he be able to get out alive? Listen to the story to find out the ending.
John had worked for several companies before a mysterious job offer came into his life. The company was located in an old, dark building, and the atmosphere there was hostile. John soon discovered that something was very wrong with this organization. The workers were very quiet and seemed to have something to hide. John tried to ask them about the work they did, but most refused to answer. Some even warned him not to probe too deeply. As John became more familiar with the company, he discovered that it was engaged in a number of sinister activities, including illegal human studies and the production of weapons and drugs. When John refused to participate in these sinister activities, such as illegal human studies, weapons and drug production, and any other criminal or illegal activities, this provoked the ire of the company's management, who began harassing John and threatening to fire him if he continued to refuse to participate. John discovered that the company was involved in far more frightening and creepier activities than he had imagined. He discovered that they were being funded by an even darker and more evil organization, which was behind all of these activities. This organization was deeply involved in political manipulation, drug trafficking, and terrorism. John knew that if he wanted to get out of there alive, he had to make sure that no one found out what he had seen. So he began planning his escape. One night, John stole some important company documents to prove what was going on. He packed a bag of luggage with some clothes and some food and escaped from the company without being seen. John quickly went to another city, where he hid until the company and its evil allies stopped looking for him. Months passed, but John did not feel safe until he finally decided to take a new name and start a new life away from those creepy organizations. This horror story teaches us that there are dark and frightening organizations working in the shadows, and that it is important to watch for the warning signs. John's life was saved by his cunning and willingness to flee. This story reminds us to be aware of the situations we find ourselves in and to be brave enough to run away from what makes us uncomfortable.
I hope you enjoyed this story and that it gave you some food for thought. If you liked it, please subscribe to see more interesting content like this. Best regards and see you in the next video.